Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rodian Saputra and I'm 6th semester from B class. In this video, we are going to discuss about introduction to sociolinguistics. What is sociolinguistics and the other. Okay, we can see this slide. What is sociolinguistics? The sociolinguistic is the study of language in relation to social, the factor including different of regional, class, and occupational dialect, gender different, and bilingualism. Next slide. Sociolinguistic is the study of relationship between language and society. Sociolinguistics can help us to understand why we speak differently in various social contexts and help uncover the social relationship in our community. Our knowledge of language when two or more people communicate in speech we call this system of communication a code. You can see in this slide. In most codes code like language and the other make the two language same three root code like that. Next, the best person to describe a language of grammar of the language the speak of the language. However, the knowledge of one's language is very hard to describe. Why? Linguistics say that speak knowledge of language is a quite abstract. Rule of the language why of saying things the possible the language offer and what is impossible. What is correct, what is not correct. Hear it for the first time. Chomsky approach and Temple describe the grammar of English follow non-Chomsky approach. The most influential figure in the late 20th century linguistic, the theorizing. The argues that linguistics must distinguish between what is important and unimportant about the language, linguistic behavior. Important matter, the learnability of the language, the character they share, the rule the speak follow in the contrasting in interpreting sentence like complement. Important matter want to do with how individuals speak use specific entities in a variety of the way as they find themselves in this situation or the performance. Chomsky view approach competence performance distinction the linguistic takes to characterize what speak know about their language, their competence, not what they do with their language, the performance. The problem of foreign Chomsky view, competent performance. Problem why much of the variety that is interesting to linguistics is categorized of performance. Every language varies its considerability. Language is not only an abstract object of study. It is something that people use. Language who follow Chomsky approach say that before studying language in use we should acquire the efficient knowledge of what language itself is, how it is learned, and what is the tell about the human mind. And an alternative view, The use on the variation of any language must be considered in order to have an adequate knowledge of the language. An adequate language theory must have something to say about the uses of language. Ronald Worldview C view of what adopts in the book variety in use, setting in the different way, use different language in different situation. Individual have knowledge of foreign limits or norm, and the knowledge is about a very friends in the same time entirely what's it unconscious know what is the correct or not even hearing for the first time. Relationship between language and society. There are four possible views. Number one, social structure influence or determine language structure. Example, egg children, adults speak differently, regional, social, ethnic origin, male or female. Number two, Fossip the one's view, linguistic instructor, influencer, or determined language structure. Number three, influence is directional. Language and society may or determine linguistic structure or each other. Speech behavior and social behavior are in a state of constant interaction. Number four, no relationship between linguistic structure and social structure. Scomi view. Sociolinguistic and sociology of language. Sociolinguistic is the study of language in relationship to society. We study society to learn more about language. Sociology of language is the study of the society in relation to society. We study language to learn about society. Maybe that's all for me. If any question, you can ask me. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.